Hey, how's it guys? In today's video, we'll learn how to automate video upload to YouTube with Python. So upload a video with YouTube API is probably not as straightforward as people would think. And with recent YouTube API changes, I shall make an updated video on how to upload a video on YouTube with YouTube API using Python. Now, before we dive into the tutorial, I want to cover a few things on the API itself. Alright, so here let me pull over the documentation of the YouTube Data API. Now, if I'm going to upload a video using YouTube Data API, so first, the maximum file size needs to be less than 256 gigabytes. And next, if your Google Cloud project is not verified, then when you upload a video, the privacy status is going to set to private. And the other thing I want to mention is the API code is very expensive. The video upload costs 1,600 units of quota, and every day you only get 10,000 units of quota. And there's one more thing I forgot to mention. If you want to lift the restriction, when you upload a video, if you want to set the privacy setting to public, then you want to undergo an audit. So here's the link, which I'll also link this form in the description below. So basically, you just need to fill out your channel's information, such as if the channel is for personal use or is for business and so on. And that's going to everything I'm going to cover from the documentation itself. Now let's dive into the tutorial. Alright, so for this automation script, I'm going to upload this 10 seconds of video. Now let me open the video, and we can see that this video is 10 seconds long. And I also have a thumbnail that I want to attach to my video. Now let me go into my VS Code. For this automation script, we have 3 steps when we upload a video to YouTube. The first step is going to be upload a video, and the second step is going to be update the thumbnail. And step 2 is optional, just in case if your account is not verified. And if you want to change a video's privacy status from private to public, then we'll do that in step 3. Now let me go ahead and import the libraries that I'll be using for this automation script. For this Python program, I'll be using datetime module, time module, and also wrote my own module called Google APIs. And inside this module, I create a function called create service. And you'll find all the source code in the description below. And from Google API client HTTP module, we're going to import this media file upload class to attach any media file. I'm also going to import pandas library just because I'll be importing some other stuff from Google APIs, and which I'll show you in a second. And one more thing, if this is the first time you are using Google API or YouTube API, then you can watch the video in the description below on how to get started with YouTube API. So one of the requirements when we upload a video is we need to provide a video's category ID. And unfortunately, trying to figure out a category's ID is not straightforward, but we can do that pretty easily using YouTube API. So here I create a function called video categories. Now, if we look at the source code of this video categories function, so basically we are calling this video categories resource, and I want to return the videos categories list that belongs to the US region. And for the part, we need to set this to snippet.sq. And because the output is going to return as a JSON format, and I want to display the information as a table. So that's why I'm importing pandas library. Using pd.dataframe, I can transform the JSON output as a table. And this line here is going to return everything in a single view. Now let's go into step 1, which is to upload a video. Now in step 1, we need to prepare the variables. We need to provide the API that I want to use, the API version, and the permission scope. So here I'm using YouTube as the permission scope level, and which gives me full permission to do anything YouTube related. But if you simply just want to upload a video, then you can limit the scope to YouTube.upload permission. And this will allow the Python program to upload a video, but does not have permission to do anything else. So I want to move this code block to the top outside step 1, because I don't think that's actually step 1. Alright, so to upload video, we need to provide the metadata that tied to the video that I want to upload. For example, if I want to schedule a video upload, now let's say I want to upload a video that is scheduled 10 days from right now. In that case, I can use daytimes now function, then add 10 days, and we need to format the timestamp as ISO format. Now inside the request body, we need to provide snippets details such as video's title, video's description. So for the video category, now here let me run the video categories function. I forgot to create a service object. Now let me run this code block. From the authentication, I'm going to choose my account. On this page, click on Events. Then I want to click on this link to proceed. Now here, click on Continue. And once you authenticate your account, you're going to see this message. Now close the tab. Alright, so if I go back and print the video categories, and it's going to return as a table. So basically based on the type of video that you want to upload to YouTube. In my case, my video category is set to 26, and which is how to video. And we can also provide tags. And to set the privacy setting, so my default is set to private because for this example, I want to schedule my video upload to 10 days from the time when I run the script. And this is a new requirement, whether if your video is going to be aiming for kid or not aiming for kid. Now I want to go back to the documentation real quick. Now if I want to know what fields that are available to the video upload method, so I want to go to Data API's documentation under Reference, under Videos, Overview, and if you scroll down, and here's the JSON representation of the video resource. And here's the snippets group, default language, and a couple other things that you can specify in the request body. Alright, so that's going to be everything I'm going to provide. Oh, and just one more thing. For this demo, I'm also specifying that if I want to notify my subscribers, and I'm going to set this to false. So basically, these are all the fields that I felt like they are the most commonly used fields. Now, once we prepare the metadata of the video that I want to upload, we now can create the media object. Alright, so here I'm creating a variable called video file, which is going to be the file path to my video. Then I'm going to create a media file upload object and providing the file path. And I'm naming the output as media file. Now let me go ahead and create my media file object. Now from the media file object, if I want to know the file size or the MIME type, and I forgot what this toJSON method does. But if I print these 3 lines, right, so we have file size right here, file size. And the toJSON method is going to return basically the video's metadata. Alright, so we can now upload the video by making the request call. So here from the YouTube service object, we want to use video's resource, that insert method. And based on the metadata that we're providing, so we have 2 groups of fields, snippet and status. That's why here I'm providing snippet and status as the field groupings that I'm going to use when I upload a video. And we're supplying the request body to the body parameter. And to attach the media, we're going to reference media body, and we'll provide the media file object that execute. Now, let me run part 1 code block. So I'll run line 24 all the way to line 50. Right, so it looks like my connection is terminated for some reason. Now, let me recreate my service object. Alright, so here, let me come out these 3 lines. And I'll run this code block. Now it looks like the video is uploaded. So if I refresh my page, and here's the video that I just upload using YouTube API. So my YouTube title is YouTube video upload demo, and here's the description, and here's the tags. Now if we look at here, let's go back. All right, so my video is going to set to scheduled. Let me see, and it's not. I wonder why. All right, so let me refresh my page again. So I don't know why the video is not set to scheduled, but I will investigate and I'll post the explanation in the comment below once I found out. Alright, so we have uploaded the video. Now I want to get the video's ID by referencing this response video upload output from the insert method. Alright, so if I simply print the response video upload object, so these are all the information attached to the video itself. Now let's go to step 2, which is to update the video's thumbnail. Now to update a video's thumbnail, it's really easy. So here we want to use thumbnails resource .set, and want to provide the video's ID, followed by the image we want to use as the thumbnail. And because the image is also a different type of media file, so here we also need to supply the media body as a media file upload object. That's the cue. Now if I run step 2, now I'll go back to the upload page. Right, refresh the page. And we now have a thumbnail attached to the video. Now let's go to step 3, which is the last step. Alright, so right now my video privacy is set to private. Now let's say you are uploading your channel's video upload process, and you want to make sure that every time when you upload video, the privacy setting is always set to public. So a workaround is we can manually set the privacy setting from private or unlist to public. Alright, so let's look at this code block. So on the top, I'm creating a video ID variable. And for now, I'm providing my uploaded video ID. But I can also manually grab a video's ID. So for example, now let's say this is a different video. In the URL, so this portion right here is the video's ID. So I can simply copy the video ID, and I can manually assign to this video ID variable. Alright, so I'll put that in the second line here. Now, based on your video size, because my video size is very small, it's less than 1 megabyte, and I want to create a counter. So basically, you want to wait till a video is processed. Then you can change the privacy status from private or unlist to public. So this line here is making API call to get the video status. And because this response object is going to be here, let me just go ahead and run line 65 all the way to 70. Now if I print response update video, it's going to return as a dictionary object. And the video's status is stored in this items key. So that's why right here, I'm referencing the items key, and I want to return the first item, which will return the video's information, status information, and which is this portion right here. And here's the upload status. So right now the video is processed. So we can go ahead and update the privacy setting from private or unlist to public. And that's what this while loop is doing. So basically, I'm creating 10 loops. And each loop, I'm going to wait 10 seconds. But if your video size is relatively large, then you want to increase the delay value, maybe from 10 seconds to every 10 minutes. So you want to change this to 600, and which is going to be 600 seconds. Now inside the while block, I have this if condition to check if the video's upload status is processed. If not, then it's going to wait 10 more seconds. Then it's going to increase the counter by 1 and check the upload status again until the upload status is processed. Then we're going to update the privacy status to public. Then we're going to run the video's update method, and we'll update the status portion, and we'll supply the updated video body JSON representation that's a queue. Then I want to print a message tells me that which video is updated. All right, so let me go ahead and run step 3. And I'll run this code block. All right, so if we look at the print message, so video followed by the video's ID, and the privacy setting is set to public. And if I go back, refresh the page. Now the visibility is updated from private to public. And that means that this video is now officially live. So this is going to be everything I'm going to cover in this video. And hopefully you guys found this video useful. And feel free to post your question or feedback in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.